Alright, so a little while back, I did my top 10 most wanted characters characters I wanted to have as playable characters in Injustice 2. And those were all the villains. Now, we're going to move on to the next part of it, which is, of course, the heroes. Now, of course, with these lists, as always, this is just my personal opinion. If you think a character should be higher or lower or not on the list at all, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. These are just characters I personally would like to see in there. And as always, I'm always excited to see what you guys have for your top 10 lists. And I got a really good turnout on the villains one, so hopefully the heroes one will be just as good. Another thing too is that my list is a little unorthodox. I know the villains one, some people kind of predicted some of the characters on the list, on the villains list, but the heroes one, I was kind of like, well, Injustice 2 did, when they said, when Ed Boon and everyone on NetherRealm said that Injustice 2 would not have any more Batman characters, it was kind of hard, because when you think about it, there's a lot of Batman supporting characters, so that means no Robin. Yeah, no Robin. I was kind of bummed, but we still got Dick Grayson, so kind of evens out. But I still want Tim Drake. I still wanted Tim Drake, but oh well. What else? So yeah, it was a little tougher. And there were a lot of other characters in certain families. Like there were some members of the Superman family, and I was really thinking, what are characters I really want, not just the general audience want. So yeah, like I said, a little unorthodox. And once again, this is just my list, my personal opinion. Really want to see what you guys come up with. So anyway, time for me to shut up, and let's get on with the list. Number 10. Red Tornado. Now, Red Tornado is probably one of my favorite DC Universe characters, probably my top 10. Now, with Red Tornado, this is a character that is very unlikely to be seen because he's not really he's not really one of the favorites of the DC Universe. But I think he would be cool as a DLC character at least. And hopefully he would be in there. Now, with Red Tornado, I could see so many special attacks, like using the Whirlwind to push somebody back, or pull somebody forward to get some quick hits in. I would imagine that he would be both a ranged character and a very sturdy character. Obviously, he's a goddamn robot, so I could definitely see with Red Tornado a lot of... he would definitely be a combo-type character. Like, he would be the character you would just use just unleash a lot of combos on somebody, and just deliver a lot of devastating hits, whether it be far range or long range. So with Red Tornado, I think he would be really cool. I think he would be a really cool character, and very a lot of us didn't expect some characters in Injustice, like we didn't expect Ares or Killer Frost to be in that game. So who knows? Maybe there might be some hope for Tornado. Number 9. Aqualad, aka Calderon, or Jackson Hyde. Now, with this character, he would actually have some popularity, and I think there's a possibility for him. Also, you're going to see a lot of young characters on this list. Not going to say who, but you might figure it out. Anyway, with Calder, I think there's a lot of popularity enough with this character, obviously with Young Justice and all that, that I think it would be a good possibility, and obviously you would extend more with the Aquaman family with this. I mean, hell, you could bring him in, and this would also be a good way to have Black Manta in the game, too. You know, the father-son rivalry right there. With Aqualad, I could see a lot of his attacks. Obviously, you could control water. He actually does have the abilities of an electric eel, so when you get in close, you can just grab somebody, shock them, stun them, and deliver a few hits in there. I think he would also be a pretty sturdy character as well. Maybe a little more... I would say some range, but I think he would be more close-up. I think he would be more of a character you would use for close-up attacks, for the most part. So, absolutely, I think, again, it would be a good way to also use Black Manta. Like I said, Black Manta is my most wanted villain to be in Injustice 2. So I think it would be a really cool idea to have his son in the game, too. That would add a lot more drama to the story mode. Anyway, moving on. Number 8. Black Canary. Yes, a lot of people do want Black Canary, and I'm one of those people as well. I think Dinah Lance should be in this game. All we had was Green Arrow, really, in the last game. So I think it would be nice to have both Green Arrow and Black Canary in this game as well. Again, I could see her more as an up-close and personal character. Yeah, she would be the character you would use for a lot of combos, up-close and personal. And, of course, you can use the Canary Cry, just a lot of devastating hits with her. And again, I think it would be fun, as like a fun little DLC, is the costume pack and have the actress playing her, I forget her name, but yeah, the actress from Arrow, having a costume and actually having her do the voice of the character, and again having Stephen Amell come back and do that, and then, man, that would be nothing short of great. Anyway, so with this character, I think it would be again a few JSA characters in here. I should have mentioned that as well. Not only a few young characters, but a few JSA characters as well. And I think Dinah has a lot of people behind her to get her in the next game at least. So anyway, let's move on now to number 7. Forgot to how to count there for a second. Number 7. Mr. Terrific. Now with Mr. Terrific, very cool character. Again, I think this would be an up-close character as well as mid-range. I think it would be cool combination. I think there would be a lot of cool combinations. I mean, this is the third smartest man in the DC universe, as well as one of the best fighters in the DC universe. I could just see him walking onto the stage and just be like, "Fair," and just show his arm, the words on his arm of his jacket saying "Fair play," and just be like, "We gonna play fair?" I could definitely also see, like, the T-Spheres also being a major part of his moveset. Like, he could summon the T-Spheres to create, like, little bubble shields, or fire lasers from them at long range. You could go up close and have them throw at somebody and make them explode. The possibilities are endless with the T-Spheres. And, yeah, I think I think there would be a lot of cool combos for him to use. I think there would be so many cool combinations you could possibly use with this character. So anyway, let's move on to number 6. Number 6. Dr. Fate. Now with Dr. Fate, there would be obviously it would be cool to see more magical characters in here. And if Raven doesn't show up in Injustice 2, I think Fate would be a great replacement for that. With Fate, I think it would be cool to see like a bunch of magic-based attacks. Definitely, he would be more of a long-range character. I could see, you know, some of Fate's moves be like a teleporting move where he creates the Unk behind him and he just walks back into it, shows up behind the opponent character, and just lays out a few devastating attacks. You could use like a magical blast, magic shield. But like I said, the possibilities are endless. Like maybe even cast down like lightning bolts, or summon some kind of spirit to help you fight. That would be another possibility. Like, kind of use. Like, I think some of the move sets for Dr. Fate would be like a good version, a heroic version of like Shang Tsung or Quan Chi. That would be the best way to take it with Dr. Fate. Is like use it like a good version of Shang or Quan Chi. So that would probably be one of the best ways to use that. I also think the voice actor they should use for if they decide to bring in Fate should be Oded Fehr. I hope I'm saying his name right, but he was the guy who voiced Fate in the Justice League in the DC animated universe cartoon. He was the voice of Dr. Fate in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and he also did the voice of Ra's al Ghul in Young Justice. So I think it would be very cool to have. I thought he was a really good Fate, so I think it would be really cool to see him come back and play this character. So once again, that's pretty much the first half of the list. Stay tuned for the second part. And you guys tell me, what top 10 characters do you want in Injustice Gods Among Us 2? What top 10 heroes, I mean. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this. And again, really excited to see what you guys come up with, and I will see you guys later.